These are the application modes of your camera: TI Basic, Grayscale, Fire Mode, Search and Rescue, and Heat Detection Mode. As I said, I recommend TI Basic and Search and Rescue Mode. Search and Rescue Mode, however, does not have a high and low sensitivity. It has a maximum temperature range of 302 degrees. This particular department uses that Search and Rescue Mode all the time. Well, I watch their videos a lot, and they're fighting fire in a commercial building. And the audio on this shows the firefighter crawling under brown-green smoke in the helmet cam footage. And you hear on the helmet cam audio, he says, encountering high heat, have not found a fire, and the nozzle is closed. Well, red is 302. And it's if you zoom in on this, it says greater than 302. The camera's saturated. This would be what is known as whiteout back in older days. This is not good use of the camera in fire attack. That's too high of a range. Search and rescue mode, however, is not designed for fire attack, but is a great use, like I showed you before we started, for size up. As my friend Mike Chapman says, it's great for early or late. Early in the game for size up, or late in the game in overhaul, not during fire attack. And this is why it's very exceptional in its use. As one of my instructors from Youngstown, Ohio, he goes to more fires than I've ever seen, about one every other day. This is looking inside a fire during overhaul in TI Basic. Watch what happens when he hits search and rescue mode. It's all black, gray, white. And then, oh, there's an area of interest. I compare this to like playing hide and seek, but we're cheating. We're able to see superheated areas. It does not mean you're going to see through walls or see through very super insulated things. It does give you an idea of overheated objects. You get a smells and bells call. Mrs. Smith calls you at 3 a.m. says, I smell something burning in my house, but there's no visible smoke or fire. That's a great use of that mode. From the incident commander's perspective, if you're monitoring conditions from the outside, you may be able to see things that they don't see. It's great for size up and continuing size up for RIT. It's great for overhaul. It's great for a lot of different things, but not during high heat conditions such as fire attack. This is the same instructor, a friend of mine, when they were getting ready to leave, he's scanning and he looks down this hallway at that arch and sees that white, seemingly innocent looking little thermal layer underneath that arch. And he turns it to search and rescue mode and says, that's something I need to go investigate. As my friend Chief Mitchum says, when in doubt, you need to go check it out. The camera's trying to tell me something. Let me go see what I've got.
In the following video, you can see as we switch from TI Basic to Search and Rescue mode, you see grayscale over the firefighter's head as they're searching. And when we switch to Search and Rescue mode, you see the areas above them that are above 200 degrees to upwards of 300 are colorized. The firefighters quickly close the door and you see the heat start to dissipate, and as we call, erasing the heat due to the lack of available air to the fire. This is just one example of search and rescue mode and how it's beneficial. In size up, we can clearly see the heat coming through the roof, through the vent hole, and the gable vent, where it would not be colorized in TI Basic. Once again, this is another example of how beneficial this is to firefighters in finding the problem earlier and locating and doing their job more efficiently. Thanks, and stay intelligently aggressive.